Hello everybody, I'm in the Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the United States. In the last episode, we launched our invasion of the United Kingdom, and it was very successful. We were able to basically force the UK to capitulate, which caused the entire war to end. And so, war is over. The Greater German Reich is now there. And, yeah, we took Canada, we took Mexico, we took Panama, we took Colombia as well. And, yeah, we are no longer at war. The only war that is currently going on is the Japanese-Pakistani War, which, that's interesting. I don't like Pakistan's chances there. So, we can now bring all of our troops back home. We can get our fleets back home, everything. So that is going to be the plan here, and then we're going to continue on with what it is we're going to do next. We do have a few things we need to take care of. We need a research running, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to update our infantry equipment while we have an opportunity to do that. And we're going to get military factories on. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start cranking out fighters. And, like, seriously cranking out fighters. We're gonna need some more towed anti-air. Some more medium tanks. We have no rubber, apparently. We're short 51 rubber and 79 steel. That's very interesting. Well, actually, let's unpause it. Let's let it run for a second here. All right, you know what? Let's just say you guys who aren't sending me anything. All right, the loyalists reign supreme. Right, after months of bloodshed, well, more than months, and untold thousands of casualties, the Second American Civil War has come to an end. President Douglas MacArthur has declared major combat operations to be over. While some remnants of the rebel government still keep up an ineffective resistance campaign, most have either been rounded up in government sweeps or melted back into the civilian population. According to President Douglas MacArthur, the war was clearly the work of foreign influences seeking to destabilize and divide the country. In time, he promises those responsible would pay back their debt to the recovering American nation in blood. All right. Loyalist Malaya. You know what? You can send us all the rubber we want. And for steel, we're going to buy a bunch of that from the new British Empire. For the time being. Until we can get our own steel supplies going. We'll just throw those dockyards into convoys.
Ready.
Alright. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to bring our armies home. You guys set yourselves up on the Mexican-Guatemalan border.
Ready, sir.
You guys set yourselves up on the Panamanian, what used to be the Panamanian Costa Rican border. Looks like a lot of the armies we raised up went home. Alright, so we need to basically get this back up to full strength. Okay, no problem.
Ready, sir.
We need 7 more divisions. Then let's get them trained up and... Alright, they're all canceling their non-aggression pacts, which is fine by me.
Orders.
Alright, my Marines. You guys can set yourselves up on... Well, we just need to give them a battle plan so that they come home. We'll put them there so that they'll just come in there, and then we'll send them somewhere else. Alright, now what we need to do is plan what we're going to be doing next. And I think consolidating our control over the Americas is probably going to be our next option. Central America, the Caribbean, and South America will be our next targets. And that will inevitably lead us into conflict with our former allies. Something must have finished. We got a bunch of Fletcher-class destroyers.
Ready, sir.
Alright, construction 5 is done. Let's get our excavation going. Alright, I gotta sort out... So basically I'm going to cancel all of your orders. I want nobody doing anything, right? In theory, I should just be able to turn off these guys from doing anything, right? But if I say I want you to patrol, then it's going to send you back out to areas I had designated. I don't know how to clear these areas of being designated as that I want to do something there. Because I don't. I don't want to remove that. I still don't know how to do that. Ah, remove region! There we go! Ah, I found it. Alright, synthetic oil experiments is done. Oil processing, rubber processing. Rubber is what we are after right now. Yep, they're canceling their land lease. That's fine. And we want to start building some synthetic plants in Nebraska, Wyoming, Iowa, I think. Still behind on mechanized. Alright, so War Powers Act. Let's see. Reaffirm Monroe Doctrine. We're going to start doing all of this political stuff here. Actually, we'll get to that. We really do need to get a lot of the military stuff taken care of. Just get it out of the way. So we're getting our Department of Defense going. So a lot of it's like research bonuses and everything, which if I wait too long to get that done, then they're not going to be that useful for us. So
Orders. Attention.
all right, so those guys are back.
Ready.
The Marines are back. There we go.
All
And
orders.
so
All
there. Okay.
Ready, sir.
Actually, I think I'm going to move the Marines to that army group. We're going to move this armor here, because this is going to be 3 infantry divisions and 2 armored divisions. That makes sense to put that in that armored group. We're going to need to start working on paratroopers.
Attention.
Alright, we're going to need radar stations. That's one thing we don't particularly have. We'll build up our radar stations along the coastline. See, what I'm actually waiting to do with the political power is to repair the Panama Canal. Enshrine states' rights, game-based stability, change the popularity of fascism.
Attention.
Oscar Griswold falls ill. Oh well.
Ready.
Now, is there any other decision that I would need to take? Probably we're going to want to grant statehood to Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico. But primary effort is going to be getting the Panama Canal repaired. We're short tungsten. These guys are our puppet. And, oh, actually, if that's the case, we probably don't want to be importing from them. We can import from Portugal. Greater German Reich. We do need that rubber, but but we're gonna work on getting that from other sources. $160 rubber. The other thing we can do is we can get that from natural sources, which Brazil has a bunch. Their independence being guaranteed by us. I don't really want to spend the political power right now. So we'll just hold for a little bit. We are way short medium tanks. We can developing some military factories here. Alright, centimetric radar. Get that going. We're short more tungsten.
Fall in.
Alright, rubber processing. We're going to keep on working on that. Alright, Department of Defense is done. Dockyard construction speed. Close air support effort. Let's see. Yeah, let's start getting another North Carolina class battleship going. actually. Let's, them all going in parallel. Let's see, let's start working on paratroopers. And let's start working on special forces. There we are. And then let's go ahead and get that going. We need 111,210 for upgrades.
Command.
Alright, there's the rest of those divisions. Fill out that army. Good. We still have free dockyards. And we need chromium. We'll buy that from Turkey. Yeah, we definitely do need to get resource self-sufficient. Which we're going to work on. Alright, let's grab excavation 5. And that will allow us to develop our own chromium deposits. Good. Tungsten deposits.
Orders.
More medium armor. Alright, now these have all Shermans. We're still using some of those Panzer IVs.
Ready to move.
Alright, we now have some surplus rubber, so we can reduce... Can we reduce? Being short one is fine. Still surplus steel. There we are. We're finishing up a bunch of ships. Alright, where are my fleets actually? patrol group. You had the Philadelphia patrol group. You had New York. Submarines. You set up in Boston. You set up in Charleston.
Attention.
Alright, how soon till we get another one of these plants online? 26th of February. Okay, a month out. Alright, one other thing we could do is we could start upgrading these Pennsylvania class, the Colorado class. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna go for escort fighters. Research bonus for Lockheed P-38 Lightning, Republic P-47 Thunderbolt, and Lockheed XP-58 Chain Lightning. There's another thing I need to work on is planes. But we'll get there. Alright, that should have actually dealt with a bunch of our... No. Well, we are making surplus rubber now, so... Oh, tungsten. Alright, so let me just think about what we're doing here. So you have 4 battleships being built. We did have 4 aircraft carriers. It looks like we just got 2 of them done. This is going to be carrier group 2. Let's see. Admiral. Ernest King. I guess we'll call this the Ventral Pacific Fleet. Even though it's... Alright, that just finished. The 3rd aircraft carrier is done. This one is going to be done in a moment. Free military factories. Guess we'll just expand our medium tank production.
Ready to move.
Okay, so we have a bunch of cruisers. Right. Still a bunch of cruisers that are going into Carrier Group 1. And then we're going to have a bunch of these... Well, these cruisers that are going to be going into Virginia. Which I guess we could just say send them directly to Carrier Group 2. Alright, so we finished all of our new aircraft carriers. We'll be getting some more cruisers here. And some battleships.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll need to start building out some patrol fleets. Alright. I think we're at the end of the episode. So primarily just kind of getting everybody back, getting more stuff built and researched. Oh, we're at 409. Hold the phone just before we end here. Repair the canal. There you go. It's going to use 25 civilian factories for 180 days. Which is fine. And then we're going to use our political power from here on out to expand our resource production. Special Forces is done. See, this is done, this is done, this is done, this is being worked on. We're working on this. Fuel refining. I'm not sure that's really needed. This is all done. This is about to be done. We could start working on atomic research. Let's get to work on air doctrines. Finish those off. And we should be able to also get our naval doctrines taken care of. Convoy defense doctrine, naval radar. Which is kind of useless because we've already finished off of our radar tech. Alright. Fleet submarines. Alright. So yeah. That's going to be the plan. And we're also going to start justifying against various small nations here in Central America. And begin absorbing them. Alright. Well, for now we're ending the episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.